I'm Susie Ryder.
And I'm Andrea Ryder.
And 16 years ago, our lives changed drastically for our family when Andrea was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis.
And we want to introduce you to the incredible lady that you see in that video there, Susie Ryder, with her beautiful daughter. And just a little bit, you couldn't necessarily see what it was, but some of the equipment that those individuals with cystic fibrosis have to use every single day to basically stay alive. So Susie Ryder, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about the importance of families in backing funds for cystic fibrosis and getting awareness out there, because I can only imagine when you learned when your little baby was born and hearing the diagnosis, that had to be a life-changing moment.
So it most definitely was. When Andrea was born, the mandate for newborn screenings for CF was not around yet. That's only been around the last 13, 14 years. So Andrea went undiagnosed for 4.5 years.
Wow.
We came very close to losing her because she was basically so malnourished, she was starving to death. Cystic fibrosis is a genetic recessive disorder disease. All human beings have the CFTR gene. CF patients or CF people have that gene mutated. That causes the sodium chloride in the body, which allows us to sweat, which allows the mucus in the body to move and move out when needed to work properly. With cystic fibrosis, it does not function. So it causes lung infections, pancreatic issues, liver issues, digestive issues. And we came very close to losing Andrea, but thanks to supporters who donate to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and to events like we're going to be putting on here next month, my daughter is alive today. She's not just living, she's thriving, way beyond surviving, and we owe it to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
Talk about some of the resources that are available to families that have to deal with this, from maybe when you began and to where we are today, and how important, events like this that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, great question. So just 18 years ago when Andrea was diagnosed, we had some wonderful drugs available, but 18 years later, actually just 15 years later, we have what our family dubs as wonder drugs. These are drugs that are not just helping with the symptoms of cystic fibrosis, but are actually going in and working at the cellular level to minimally correct the default. So it has literally saved lives. People who have been on lung transplant waiting lists were taken off and are living today, thriving today. They still have to do a lot of those treatments. It takes a lot just to maintain your health. But these wonder drugs are just phenomenal, and we are moving to the next level.
I was going to say, and you even have an announcement to make.
I do have an announcement. So yesterday, the FDA accepted a new drug application that has the potential to benefit 90% of people with cystic fibrosis. It's another drug that will work at the cellular level. But our job's not done because 90% is not good enough. We want 100%.
And this isn't a cure.
And this is not a cure, correct. But we're going in that right direction towards the cure. So we cannot forget the last 10%. We will keep fighting until 100% of people have these wonder drugs in their hands and that these patients can take them.
Obviously there's a passion there because your daughter suffers from cystic fibrosis, but talk about how families truly have to rise up because there isn't that federal funding that maybe other diagnoses get. So you guys have to really step up to make sure that awareness is out there, that funds are continuing to be raised.
Yes, so really when it was just 50 years ago that the foundation was started by parents. And today it's a fabulous foundation run by phenomenal people, but the backbone of it is still families. We are doing our little wraparound events, you name it, whether it's a letter writing campaign or hosting a bowling night, or in our case, we're doing the Running with Straws event coming up next month that it's something that I've had in my mind for a couple of years, but I finally got a team to help me, because putting on fundraisers take a lot of time and work, and I can't do it by myself. So
especially when you're thinking of individual families trying to get the awareness out there and the funds, because they don't necessarily have the backing of our government at this time. We're hoping that does change. But let's talk about fabulous people like yourself and an event people can sign up for, because we want them to do it sooner than later so they can get on a t-shirt and some other things.
That's right. Well, so in 2001, when Andrea was diagnosed, our team started Andrea's Angels. I'm wearing my shirt.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what they are to us. They are angels because they are supporting us. My favorite quote that I use all the time is, "We are each of us angels with only one wing, and we can only fly by embracing one another." That is the only way we can do what we're doing. Andrea's Angels typically raises $20,000 a year. This year our goal is $50,000.
Okay.
And when, I keep saying if, but when Andrea's Angels raises $50,000 by the end of the year, I promised Andrea that I will shave all my hair off.
Ooh,
that's like a big deal.
That is a big deal. Yes.
And you know, and she goes, "Mom, really?" And she says, "I love you." And I go, "Well, girl, I love you more than hair."
Make this
I love
mama go
this.
bald.
This mama's going to go bald,
this
and we're going to do
Okay,
it.
so let's help out here.
Yeah, we're going to do it live on the program, because we know this is going to happen. Because
I'll take you up on
yes,
that. So
we have an incredible community effort here. We've been reaching out to them all morning long for some amazing events that are going on. So let's raise the money necessary so we can keep this funding going. More drugs like this that are keeping our individuals alive here with cystic fibrosis. So how can we do it with running
there's
with straws?
multiple ways, obviously, but with the running with straws, so I have my little flyer.
Yep, we have that. That came up on the screen. Give us the details.
Well, here's the details. So running with straws is Sunday, September 8th at Raccoon River Park.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about it before we run. We have about 100 people registered so far. We max out at 165.
Okay.
I will ask everybody that registers by tomorrow gets a t-shirt.
Okay.
But you can register afterwards. You just won't get a t-shirt. But what everybody does get is a straw.
Straw.
Your name will be put on the straw. A little sticker will go on there. We ask everybody who wants to, they don't have to, but whoever wants to run it, walk it, jog it, or wog it. I'm a wogger. That's a walk and a jog combined.
I like it.
To start off with the straw in your mouth for no more than a minute. And it's just to get you to realize that when CFers are near end stage CF, so it's not, Andrew doesn't feel this way, but those who are near end stage say it feels like they're breathing through a straw.
That's what it literally
and
feels
so that's
like
what
to
it
live.
just to go up one flight of stairs is exhausting for them. So we're going to do that. And then we ask you to keep hold of your straw, finish the 5K with the straw in your hand. Another reminder that CF can't be discarded. You can't just throw it away. It's there.
Yeah.
So think about it during the run or your walk or wog. And at the end of the 5K, we'll have a bucket. You'll put your straw in there. And then we will be drawing for prizes. And we have some fabulous prizes that people have been just so generous to donate throughout town and support us. And then not quite 100, but about 95% of the registration fee is going to go directly towards funding the cystic fibrosis research that we need.
Love it. You had some flowers you wanted to present. What are these about?
So I do. Lou, you get one too.
Okay,
Lou's
we'll make
still
sure he
around.
grabs one.
But you ladies each get
Thank
one.
you.
Purple has become kind of the unofficial color for cystic fibrosis. But the rose is an icon, a beautiful rose for an ugly disease. Children who can't pronounce cystic fibrosis call it 65
Beautiful.
roses. There is Andrea holding 65 roses. And so I just wanted you, this is a forever rose because we want CF to stand for cured forever, and just a reminder of that.
You're an amazing individual. Remind us again if we want to register, because we ask people to do it sooner than later so you can get that t-shirt, but you could always
By tomorrow.
get your straw and be a part of this amazing event. How so? How can we
Well,
sign on
you can
up?
find us on Facebook. Just
Okay.
Google Running with Straws 5K.
Okay.
That'll pop up. All the information is on there. And then there is also a link. You can go to our Facebook, Andrea's Angels Facebook page too. It's Angels for Andrea, or Andrea's Angels Fighting to Cure CF. But there are links throughout that you can just click to donate if you can't attend the event. And then all the information is there on how you can register, so that the registration fees come directly to me, and then we'll get everything situated.
All right.
Exciting news about the new drug. So these events, they
They
help,
make
they make a difference.
difference.
And,
Sure do.
congratulations on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
new drug that's
Yep.
coming out.
Running with Straws. It's happening next month. Be a part of it. Learn what it's all about. And let's shave this lady's hair live
Jackie
on Ira
loves to
Live.
get heads shaved
I
around here,
do.
so
We're going to
she's on
raise
it.
50,000. More details on our
By
social
December
media as well.
31st.
By December 31st. We're going to get it done. Promise, promise. All right. Love you, my dear.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
everything
Thank
you're
you. All the
doing.
best.
Thank you so much.